Hi guys, Terry here again. In this video I'm going to be looking at the solution to question 2 of the July 2021 CSEC AdMaths paper, right? So don't forget, hit like and subscribe, right? Alright, so this is question 2 here. We have a log question to solve, right? Now, there's a little issue with this particular question because if we look carefully in this part here, we have log, the base is 2, but then it's missing across here, right? Now, if we assume it's log to base 2, right, of 10, then the question gets really complicated fast. So what I'm going to assume here, I'm going to assume that they meant log to base 10 of 10, right? That's going to help us out there for sure. So let's put log to base 2, 6 plus root 12, right, minus log to base 2 of 3 plus root a is equal to, and like I said, I'm going to assume this is log to base 10, right? Now, we're going to use our addition rule for log here, which is going to be, so this rule is this, log to base b of a, right, minus log to base b of b, right, is equal to, I can combine this log and write it as a divided by b, right? So that's a rule that I'm going to make use of here. So on the left hand side, right, I am going to write this as log to base 2, right, open brackets, 6 plus root 12 all over 3 plus root a, right, is equal to log to base 10 of 10. Now, if you have log to base b of b, then our answer should be 1. So what we are saying here is that I can write this here as 1, right? So that's my first step, right? So like I said, we are making an assumption here, right? We're making an assumption here. Now, since we have log to base 2 of something is equal to 1, right? Then I can say that 6 plus root 12 over 3 plus root a, right, has to be equal to 2. So what rule am I making use of here? Log to base b of anything, right? Oh, sorry, let me just give you log to base b of, let's say, a is equal to x. That is actually equivalent to b to the power x is equal to e, right? So this is what I'm making use of here. So I can say 2 to the power 1, right, that's here, is equal to this whole expression here. So the next step, or the next thing I want to do, I would like to cross multiply, because that's going to help me work this out, right? So I can write this as 6 plus root 12 is equal to 2 open brackets 3 plus root a, right? And this is going to be 6 plus root 12 is equal to 6 plus 2 root a, right? So let me just get our next slide here, guys. Right, so let me just write back what I have. So I have 6 plus 2 root a is equal to 6 plus root 12. Right? So at this stage here, I can say that 2 root a is equal to root 12, right? So I can say that. And the next step here, I can easily write this as 2 root a is equal to, I can write this as 4 multiplied by 3, right? The 12 can be written as 4 multiplied by 3. And therefore, 2 root a is equal to root 4 multiplied by root 3, right? So 2 root a is equal to 2 root 3 So therefore, we can say that root A is equal to root 3. So therefore, A has to be equal to 3, right? So this is the value that I'm getting for A here, right? So that's part E. The next part, we have an inequality to solve here. So we have 2 minus x over 4x minus 9 is less than 0. So when you have an expression like this and you're trying to solve this inequality, what we're going to do, we're going to multiply, right, the left hand side here by 4x minus 9 squared, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say 2 minus x over 4x minus 9. I'm going to multiply that by 4x minus 9 squared, right? So you're doing left and right of this equation, right? But on the right hand side we have 0, so that's okay. So we're going to have some things canceling out here. So you're going to end up with 2 minus x in one bracket, and the next bracket is going to be 4x minus 9, right? Is less than 0. Now, if we look at this expression here, right? This here is going to give me a quadratic. When I multiply these two brackets here, I'm going to get a quadratic. But if you look carefully, let me just expand this to show you something. So 2 minus x multiplied by 4x minus 9, right? When I multiply this out here, so this by this is going to give me 8x. This 2 by this minus 9 is going to give me minus 18. Then I have to take minus x by 4x, so you're going to get minus 4x squared. And then we have to take minus x by minus 9, and you're going to get plus 9x. So when I look at this, I'm going to get minus 4x squared. 9 and 8 is 17x minus 18, right? So this here is my quadratic, and the fact that the coefficient here is negative, it's going to have a maximum value. So this graph here, all right, based on these two brackets here, I know that the graph should cut at 2 minus x is equal to 0, minus x is equal to minus 2, so x is equal to 2, right, as one solution to the quadratic. The next one is 4x minus 9 is equal to 0, 4x is equal to 9, x is equal to 9 over 4. Now, let's do a little quick sketch to see how this graph is going to look, right? It's cutting at 2 and 9 over 4, right? It's cutting at 2 and 9 over 4, and we know that it's going to have a maximum value. So therefore, this graph is going to look like this, where here is going to be 2 and here is going to be 9 over 4. Now, we want, based on the sign here, we are looking for less than. That's what you're looking for. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you something here. So you're asking yourself which part of the curve is less than my x-axis. So we're looking at this region here and this region here. So therefore the solution should be any value of x going this way and any value of x going this way, right? So therefore, so you've already worked out what these points are. This is 2 and this is 9 over 4, right? So therefore my solution, right? You can write your solution in a particular way, which is this, right? You can simply say x is less than 2, right? Or x is greater than 9 over 4, right? Now, we can also write that answer in set notation, right? So you could have written it as x is such that, right? And we're going to say x is less than x is less than 2, right? You put your union set here, right? Because that means or, and we can say x is greater than 9 over 4, right? So that's another way we can express our answer. So that's my answer for part B. Part C now. Alice deposited $4,000 into her new savings account at a bank of fortune, which pays 8% per annum. The bank's compounded interest is a geometric progression. So they gave us the formula for my compound interest. A is the amount of money accumulated after T years, R is the percentage rate, and T is a positive integer in years. Determine the number of years it would take Alice's money to at least triple, right? To at least triple. So her principal, that's the money she deposited in the bank, it's 4,000, right? The rate, so R is equal to 8%, right? And they said they want her money to at least triple, right? Now, when they say at least triple, the amount of money that she should have in the bank, it should be 3 times that amount, right? So therefore, A, the amount of money she has after the time period, is going to be 4,000 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 12,000, right? So that's your amount. So what we are being asked to do here is to figure out how many years it's going to take for that to happen, right? So let's write down our formula. So amount is equal to principal multiplied by 1 over R plus 100 to the power T, right? The amount of money she has is 12,000. Your principal was 4,000, right? So it's 1 plus, and I think it's what, 8%? So that was 8 over 100 raised to the power T, right? So I'm going to write it this way though. I'm going to write 4,000 1 plus 8 over 100 raised to the power T is equal to 12,000. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this 4,000 here. So in the bracket though, I can write 1 plus 8 over 100 is 1.08, and that's being raised to the power T. And this here is going to be 12,000 over 4,000. So 1.08 to the power T is equal to 3, right? And at this stage here, what we're going to do now, we're going to apply, or we're going to take logs on both sides in order to solve this. So I'm taking logs on both sides, and I'm taking log to base 10. So log 1.08 to the power T is equal to log of 3. So therefore T log 1.08 is equal to log of 3. So therefore I can say that T is equal to log of 3 divided by log of 1.08. So calculator for this. So log of 3 divided by log of 1.08, and I'm going to get 14.2. Yeah, so about 14.3 years, right? So your time here is going to be 14.3 years, right? So that's the minimum time she needs to leave it in order for her money to triple, right? But they said that T is a positive integer, right? T is a positive integer. So therefore T, we're going to write our answer as T is equal to 15 years, right? That's what we're going to put as our answer, 15 years. Because they said, if we go back to the question, they said T is a positive integer, right? So we're not going to put the answers as decimal. All right, so that brings us to the end of question 2, right? So like I said, please hit like and subscribe. And for those of you who are doing AdMaths or starting AdMaths in Form 4, right, I do give online AdMaths lessons, and you can contact me at this number here on WhatsApp. All right, guys, take care.